Hello guys, so the UPSC Prelims 2023, the date it's May 28, and often when the exam is nearing, students will start asking this usual question that can we clear UPSC Prelims by starting now? Now in the sense like 100 days before or 70 days before, 50 days before, even 1 week before and all, some people strangely come and ask this question. Okay, so this you also know the answer, but we'll just try to discuss this thing because last 1 week I've got at least 4 or 5 students messaging the same thing. Okay, so first is the date May 28 2023, which is exactly around 70 to 75 days now based on when you are watching this video. So 70 to 75 days is actually a very short time, for any exam, leave it UPSC or whatever. It is a very short time and you cannot start something from scratch and clear. Okay, so some disclaimers is that first thing, for the most serious UPSC aspirants who have filled the 2023 form, for them I am doing this video, okay, because they are the ones who are now the most tensed and they are preparing day and night. Okay, so practically I'll tell you the first answer. So practically you cannot, okay, you cannot start from scratch and still complete the syllabus. Okay, that you also know that, but still you want to know whether it is possible to clear the prelims somehow. Okay, meaning mains you don't know anything, you don't know any mains syllabus also, subjects also, but still is there any way? Okay, so you want to try. So we'll give you some tips, okay, like what can be done and all these things. But again, if you are following a timetable, a strategy, a 1-year test series, something, so you are like this week maybe revising something, next week you have your next test coming, then something you're doing with someone, then you need not follow these things. Okay, I am telling to those people who have literally no idea about UPSC things, or maybe now only maybe they quit their job and thinking like, let me give an attempt and then 24 will give my serious attempt. So such people who want to just try their luck in 2023 by skipping certain things and studying only limited books, for them this video is being made. Okay, so now these questions, can you skip something? Are there any limited books which I study and still I clear? Is there any shortcut, any trick or some miracle or something that somehow, as you told, the cutoff marks you go, okay, you clear? So that's what we are going to explore. For that you have to know the cutoff also. Obviously in May 28, what are you trying to do? You are trying to clear that cutoff marks. So that is whatever caste you are, whatever this thing, 100 to 110 marks is what you have to get. Okay, I'm telling general category. Okay, OBC also is almost, OBC reservation nowadays have no much value actually. OBC people have to get the almost the same marks. Okay, like if it's 100 for general category, then OBC people have to get maybe 98 or 97. I mean 2 marks or 1 question, 2 question difference only is the thing. So OBC people generally now don't have much benefit. Okay, whatever is the general cutoff, so 2 questions less you solve and you will clear. Okay, then SCST is there around I think 7 to 10 questions less only you need to do, because 80-84 marks if you get also still you are clearing. Okay, it varies from year to year how cutoff is calculated and all. In our foundation it is there, that's a separate thing, so that you come and WhatsApp me, I'll guide you from starting. So 24-25 students and all, don't get confused, okay, because everything I cannot tell in this video. Then there is now EWS category also within the general category. They also, the cutoff is very low. Okay, I think sometimes it goes even below SCST, like 77 and all. So for them it's like very easy to clear actually. If you, like I'm telling, in the last 70 days also it's very easy to clear the prelims. Okay, mains is a different thing, but now we are talking about clearing the prelims. So 110 marks means what? 55 questions. So now this means what? When we tell you have to write 55 questions, what is the first thing which comes to your mind? So you will think like, okay, 55 questions I have to do, 55 questions I have to do, which subject I have to do. You're thinking all this. But one thing is there which you are not realizing, that when you have to do 55 questions to clear this thing, there's an advantage that you can skip 45 questions. Okay, out of the 100 questions, 55 questions is the one you have to do. You will get 110 marks. That means what? 45 questions, 90 marks was something you can skip in the exam hall. In that May 28, when you are sitting in that exam hall, you can skip. Now, only thing is like what to skip, how to skip, and which subjects to prioritize. This is what you have to know. Okay, so I'll tell you from which sections actually these 45 questions comes, which you can skip actually. Okay, there are at least 10 questions which nobody can do actually. Out of 100 questions, ideally 10 questions nobody can do. Remaining 90 is there. So instead of 45, you can consider this as 35. Okay, so 35 questions are there which you can skip. So that we'll discuss in this video. Okay, so what can you safely skip? And again, I'm telling, okay, this is not like a sure shot thing that you will clear. Okay, I'm just trying to guide those people who just want to give a try in 2023 because they did not study all these days. They maybe realized late that they have to give 23 attempt, or maybe as usual, students be lazy. They join coaching, but they don't study anything. They simply waste all their months. And finally, when 50 days are left, they feel like I want to clear now. For those people, I'm doing this. Okay. So first thing is economic survey and budget. You know, it's a bulky document. There are many chapters in that. Even I was planning a video series on that and all. But then I thought in prelims, actually, it is not much worthy. Okay. From this maximum 1 or 2 questions maximum will come, and that also is very easy to solve because they will always ask a trend only, like the GDP has been constantly declining since the last 5 years, or after 91 LPG reforms something drastically increased. So these kind of some drastically or some trend analysis will be there. For that you don't have to waste your time reading all this. Okay, so the next 70 days, when you're starting your preparation now and still want to clear, you can safely skip this economic survey and budget and even the test series what is given with that by different institutes. You can skip that. Okay, I'm telling you to save your time. Then there is May 23 current affair. Your prelims is happening on May 28, right? So your question paper will be obviously ready 1 month before that. April itself the question paper will be ready from UPSC side. They won't include anything which happens in the May month. Okay, so May month you can safely skip. Even if it comes, one topic will come. For your mains it's required. Okay, for your prelims I am telling you can skip that May month current affair. So the remaining 1.5 year before that, okay, that is what you have to do. January 2022 to April 2023. This again, if you see, it's like 11 to 15 to 16 months are there. In that again, I'll filter. Okay, as and when we go to the next slide, I will tell you how to filter from these things also. Now we are just breaking down things. Now, previous year papers, we always tell you do last 10 years paper, last 15 years paper and all. That is ideally good. You have to do like that. But now syllabus have changed drastically. The pattern has changed drastically. UPSC is asking more difficult questions. So the last 6 to 7 years paper, that is what you have to focus on. Okay, the previous to that, even because when you buy books, it will be like 20 years of question paper, 28 years of question paper. That's what everybody buy, that Disha publication book or Arihant publication book. That's what you buy. But you should focus on the last 7 years paper. And for this, almost everything I have done free videos also. Okay, that and all I'll tell you at the end of this video, completely free, not only question answer, the explanation, and if such a question comes in future, how to solve it, everything I have done free of cost on this channel. Okay, so that is the one thing which you have to do. Then there is the CSAT again. So CSAT also previous year paper you have to do, but like I told, don't do very old outdated question papers. Do the very new 2018 to 22. Okay, especially 21 and 22, because questions and pattern repeat. Just like that, it repeats. The style of passages, the style of logical reasoning, the style of charts which come, everything repeats. Only the values and the name, personality name will change. Okay, so it's almost the same which comes every year. So that you have to solve nicely. Then these all magazines which coaching classes tell you, don't read. Okay, including PIB, PRS. Now in 70 days, you cannot do all this. Down to Earth, Kurukshetra, magazines, anything which you have, don't read all these things. Nothing will come directly from that. Okay. Geography. This is a very overrated book, this GC Leong textbook. Even if you had 1 year to prepare, I don't give specific weightage to this. Okay, if you have seen my foundation, you would have heard it. I never emphasize on this book because I found it too much overrated. Okay, for geography optional, it's a very good book because it's a very thin book compared to other Majidul Zain and other textbooks. So it is good. Okay, but now when 70 days are there for prelims, I am telling you questions will come only from this. Last year, 3 questions came directly from NCERT class 10 chapter 4. Okay, about the tea producing states and the Tea Board of India. It was directly there in NCERT class 10 chapter 4. You can go and watch my video. Okay, I think in the 19th or 20th minute it is. So that much I remember because I did a video that time claiming that question that we taught you and it came in the exam. So that is why I remember the timeline. So this is from where everything, okay, even your mains thing, lot of like cyclone and many things you can study from here itself with pictures and everything. So this we have done already free lectures in our channel also. Okay, 10th, I think 6th to 11th we have done. And in Hindi also, I think 11th standard 1 volume we have done. Okay, so that you can go and check. It's completely free on our channel. Then POLITY, NCERTs, we are doing lectures free of cost for you. But now when there is 70 days left, please don't do NCERT. Focus on Lakshmikant. Okay, and that's a very high priority textbook because from that at least your 1/4 of the paper will come. Out of 100 questions, 20 to 25 questions are coming from Lakshmikant. Okay, coming from POLITY and coming from Lakshmikant majorly. There are some questions that are coming out of this also now, like the parole, the jail, judicial custody, then lockup, like that. Some things, okay, which you don't find in textbooks. I'm sure in his next edition, he will, Lakshmikant will include that chapters also. But now in the latest Lakshmikant, you don't have those things which came in 2022 and 21 prelims. There are certain very weird questions, criminal, like bail and parole and all these things, because many celebrities were arrested that time and many things from Indian Express article, they asked you the question. So that in current affairs you will cover. But from Lakshmikant, many preamble and fundamental rights questions will come. So it's high priority. So NCERT you can skip, okay, to save your time now. Economics, again, a very overrated book is Ramesh Singh, from which directly nothing comes in the exam. Okay, whatever you need from there will be either there in some good test series or some lecture series which you see on YouTube, or good test series like Vysh Ias, because we cover everything. Okay, our economics is one of the finest test series which we have. Every topic of economics, question answer with detailed notes are there. Okay, that I think 5 tests are there. Those 500 this thing questions with explanations, if you do anything which comes in prelims, you can solve. Okay, even mains you can solve. That much detail I have done this test series. Okay, then previous year paper you have to of course do, and the concepts you should be clear. So that concepts what it is, I will tell in the next slide. Okay, and we are doing separate videos also. I will do a separate video on how to prepare each subject. Okay, science and tech I have already done a video. Again I will do before your prelims. I will do that. Environment, NCERTs again don't do. There are many people who do that biology NCERT, do that economics NCERT, sorry, environment NCERT, class 11, chapter 4. These coaching classes are doing that same template since last 20 years. Okay, don't believe all those things. It's not required. Shankar Ias also, many things are outdated now, but the Shankar Ias textbooks has many good concepts of this national parks and wildlife sanctuary, the climate reforms, the starting of Montreal Protocol, Kyoto Protocol, everything they have in very detailed fashion. So your static things are there in that. Okay, then again previous year questions when you see, you will understand what exactly is coming. And then Vysh Ias test series again. Our environment again, I think 4 to 5 tests are there which are very detailed. Okay, it will teach you from the terminologies like ecology, ecotone, basic terminologies to national parks, to wildlife sanctuaries, to environmental summit, everything till the latest one. And my revision charts are also there. In that also a lot of things are there. Now history, these textbooks, everything skip. Now you'll be shocked like how many textbooks I'm skipping. I'm telling for those people, as I told, who don't study anything and still want to clear prelims, don't touch Bipin Chandra or that Plasi to partition, NCERT class 9, 10, 11, then Nitin Singhani art and culture, Tamil Nadu textbooks. You don't have time to do this. You cannot memorize all this, because it needs at least your 6 months, 8 months dedicated, the serious aspirant preparation, which maybe 1 year onwards you are doing, last 1 year you are doing. That kind of time is required for that. Now in the 70 days, you cannot do all these things. Okay, so focus on class 6, 7, 8, because class 6 is ancient, 7 is medieval, and 8 is modern. Okay, and class 12 has part 1, part 2, part 3 textbook. That is again the same thing, ancient, medieval, modern. Okay, then spectrum, which is the ultimate book, from which every year 2 to 5 questions are easily solvable. Okay, directly. And for that, free lectures in English is available, and Hindi playlist now we are starting this week. Okay, already we started. It was stopped and we are restarting it this week. R.S. Sharma, 27 chapters are there. I have done free of cost lectures in my channel. You can go and watch that. You can easily finish it off. Okay, Satish Chandra, at least I think 6 to 8 chapters I have done. Remaining, it's not done. If I have time, I will continue. Else you have to read that textbook. Okay, Satish Chandra textbook. So your ancient, medieval, modern gets covered through these limited books. Okay, for your chance of clearing, I'm telling. This last minute studies and still you want to clear, this is the only hope you have. Then editorial summaries, newspaper reading, all this you can stop now. Your mains, notes, ethics, mains topics, unless you are part of any test series and you're giving something, that is okay. But other than that, you can stop all these things now because you don't have time. Okay, first try to clear that prelim somehow, then you can figure out the mains part. That time again, I'll make you like the shortcut videos for you. And this and all again, I'm telling you, there's no guarantee. Okay, this is the best a person can do, and that is what I'm trying to guide you. Then don't do any science textbook that people tell. I told no, that biology textbook or something which every coaching class keeps telling. I am telling, I have seriously never opened that book. Okay, it is not of any use. Nothing comes directly from that. Whatever is needed. Okay, maybe 1 question, 2 question will come like about the leaf or the chlorophyll and the leaf plasma and all these things. That 1 question would have come. For that, these coaching classes are again making you read many textbooks. Okay, that's not required. Atlas also, then the sticking lot of maps across your full wall and all. For getting motivation, maybe you can do that, but for studying purpose, nothing is required. Okay, you have to study what comes in current affairs and previous year papers. Like maybe different summits are there, groupings are there. SCO group is there, G20 group is there. So where are these based? Where is the headquarters? Where is it located? Then basic longitude, latitude concept. Then Tropic of Cancer, the major lines, right? Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, the equator, the Arctic Circle, this basics, right? That is what you want to know. Then the locations which came in the previous year questions, like Israel region is important, Middle East is important, the oceans are important. Then the right side, if you see the South China Sea is important. Okay, so these are the things from which every year questions are back to back coming, and you are simply taking an atlas and studying state by state, capital. It's all not required. Okay, and again our 3 tests is there, 300 MCQs. Directly from this it will come. After the prelims, I'll make a video. That time you will believe me. Okay, 2023 when it gets over, I'll make a video where direct questions are coming from our test. Okay, then don't waste time on this toppers video, interviews, and this motivational thing which you are wasting time too much. Okay, in your break time you watch it on Instagram or YouTube, that is fine, but full day watching this and all, you are not going to clear. Okay, these are all overrated things, watching all the ex-IAS officers topper speech and all and their book list and all. It's not going to work for you. Okay, they keep telling the same thing. You simply watch 10 toppers video, you will get the same thing only. So now focus on revision, revise and revise what you have to study. And again, test series, last at the end of this video I will tell for those who are interested. Others can skip when I reach that portion. Okay, if you don't want Vysh Ias test series, skip the video when we reach that portion. Now this much I told you, these many books and these many things. Now what should I start to? Start like first should I do economics, then should I do history? That order you don't know. So that order is what I will tell you in the next slide. Okay, priority order. So the very first thing is obviously the prelim topics only you will do now. In that, previous year questions you have to do. Okay, take the paper and or watch my video, it's free only. Just watch question, answer. You will understand that what UPSC is playing there in the field. Okay, they have this pattern which actually everybody cannot crack it. It's a very simple thing what they are doing. They are taking a simple topic and making the options complicated. Okay, and the wrong option of 1 year, 2016, will be there in the right as the right answer in the next year. Okay, so the wrong options also you have to study. So this and all in my free series which I have done, it's clearly told. So this is what you have to first do. Okay, 2-3 days take this and do this. You will be way ahead of many people who have been lazy all these days. Okay, now also this video I don't know how many people are watching, but whoever is watching and listen to me, I'm telling you that your marks will double. Okay, if you're getting 20 out of 100, you will get 40. If you're getting 40, you will get 80. That is guarantee. But you have to follow these steps. Now polity. Polity, as I told Lakshmikant, but you cannot practically complete this. You need at least, I will tell, 1 month for a proper reading and revision. You need it. Okay, so that is why a full year of preparation, Lakshmikant, can be easily done. But now in 70 days, first 10 to 15 chapters, that is still the President chapter, meaning we do the history of all the different acts is there. Then we have this preamble, salient features, then comparison with other constitutions, fundamental right, fundamental duty, DPSP, then little tribal related some things will be there until President. Okay, when it comes, that is the most important section. From that only maximum questions are coming in the last 5 years I can tell. And then you can do directly the Parliament chapter, which is I think chapter 22 or 24 depending on the edition which you have. If it's 4th edition, it is chapter 22. Okay, so Parliament and then elections, because next year elections are coming, the Lok Sabha elections. So elections you have to do, and different state elections are also happening now. So you need to do the elections chapter. Also election commissioner now appointment has changed, so it's very, very important to do that. Then the new chapters. New chapter means after 4th edition, in the 5th, 6th and 6th revised edition, 3 editions came. In that there are certain chapters, meaning the new things which happened, like the Niti Aayog or the GST Council or Kashmir chapter has been removed. Then the flag code has been removed. There are certain things. That another video is there in my foundation. I have done the comparison between each edition. So new chapters, you will get it from there. Okay, some 10-12 chapters are there. And also we have free lectures already in English language. I think 66 chapters we have already done. And by April mid, the complete textbook will be done in English. Okay, in English also I have done till a few chapters up till preamble or something I have done. That if you watch it, you will understand. Vysh Ias channel is alone enough for you to study these things from home itself. Okay, so if you don't watch, it's a loss for you. Go and watch, simply type Vysh Ias preamble chapter English, you will get a video. Okay, that one video, go and read the comments first. Comments from across India has come. Like this is like everyone do Lakshmikant, but nobody will do like Vysh Ias. Okay, this is not my words, this is students' words. You can go and see that. So this is the thing, prioritize in Lakshmikant in the next 70 days you have to do. Then modern history, spectrum I told you, but within spectrum also there are certain things. Okay, one is the Gandhian phase, meaning after Gandhi comes, right, the national movement, I think the 7th, 8th chapter will be there. That time onwards, what happened? Okay, and all the personalities that time, meaning this Raja Ram Mohan Roy and this Dadabhai Nauroji, their newspapers, their reform movements, their Brahmo Samaj, Arya Samaj, their reforms, Sati, all those things. From that only maximum questions are coming. Every year maximum questions are coming from this area. Okay, then after this, if something you have to prioritize is the tribal and the peasant movements and all. From that again questions comes. Okay, but the remaining, if you take 1857 revolt or something before that and all, questions are very less. Maybe 1 question, 2 question will come. But majority is coming from this area. Okay, I've analyzed the papers of last 15 years. That's why I'm telling you with this much confidence. Okay, now current affairs. Current affairs, as I told, we told you 16 months. But again, top priority should be the last 12 months. Okay, last 12 months means the May month is not required. April and till the last May. Okay, because last year students I would have told again the same thing, right? Last year when they were giving prelims, I would have told them don't do May. So that May is included for you, 23 students. Okay, 22 May to 23 April, 12 months. And within that, you have to focus on certain things. Meaning current affairs can be anything, right? It can be even history, current affairs can come, like some statue is there, some museum is there, or somebody's 150th anniversary is there, birth anniversary, it can come. But within the current affairs, economics, environment, science and IR. Okay, and the reports. Okay, different reports are published. These things. Okay, these are the high priority things. Now that I will break down. Like economics, when you take, we have to focus on static and current both, banking, Inflation, banking means your repo rate and reverse repo rate, that kind of things. Okay, all the inflation related terms. Okay, then inflation also you have the CPI, WPI, that kind of things. Then we have FDI, FPI, which is now a favorite topic of UPSC. Last 2-3 years back to back questions are coming. That's the thing. First, when you do previous year paper, right, then all these things make sense. Okay. Then the short term and long term thing, meaning long term means like if you take demonetization, GST, these are all not done for immediate some revolution to happen. It is for a long term gain for India. So that comes in the long term, and short term will be something maybe you quickly do something in the budget to repair something, or you are bringing down the something, that kind of short term thing. So this and all you will understand. Again, I'm telling, when you do previous year paper, you will understand what I'm talking. These 6 terms means what you will understand. Okay. Then science, current affairs. Science, first thing is I made a video like how to prepare science and tech. That is also like very good responses there. Go and watch that. In that I have broken down each and every word in the syllabus and the previous year papers. Okay, science, how to study, what to skip, I have told there. Okay, so especially the new inventions, technologies, this 5G, artificial intelligence, now the ChatGPT which came from that, not surely one question will come. Okay, ChatGPT, because when cryptocurrency came, UPSC then that was the favorite. Every year one cryptocurrency, Bitcoin question used to come. Okay, then 3D printing was there for 2 years back to back. 5G, 4G came 2 years back to back. Now the latest one is artificial intelligence and this robotics and this nanotechnology, and also this ChatGPT kind of softwares are there. This is the latest trending thing. So UPSC obviously will put at least one question, or at least in the options they'll put these things. Okay, then Hyperloop and all, again many things are there, defense related, science related, many things are there. That again, watch that science video, you will understand. Then environment, current affairs. In that, protected areas, meaning a new national park is there, or something became a new UNESCO biosphere reserve, or something like that, something newly happened, not the static list I'm telling. Static also you have to do, but the current affair things are more important, because that if you know, maybe elimination will work and you will get to the answer. Okay, it can be animals, like India is like bringing cheetahs to India from Africa or somewhere, or India is bringing something, or some migratory birds are coming to India, or different projects are being set up. And also UN level, UNEP level, or the UNFCCC COP summits, okay, or they are renewing some maybe Kyoto protocol, or the climate change is still like it's not working, whatever they are doing, it's not working, that kind of whatever new schemes happen. And if India is hosting something, okay, especially in IR, if India is hosting, like G20, India is the president now, and it becomes very, very important. Okay, G20 members already is asked by UPSC, so maybe they'll ask about G4 countries, or maybe about G7 countries. There are many other groupings, right? So this and all you have to do. Then SCO, in SCO a new member is getting added this year, so that is why that becomes important. So like that they can ask one grouping surely will come in the exam. Okay, then we'll see geography. In geography now, because the forest service and this thing is the same prelims, they are putting very, very difficult questions on agriculture. Okay, but when you see the options, right, you will see that there is scope for elimination. Every year there is scope for elimination, but people don't see that. People seeing the term like maybe permaculture or fertigation, some terms will be there which you never heard, which you never studied, you skip that question. But when you see the options, actually it's very, very easy. That's why I told first do the previous year paper. Half of your attention will go there itself. Okay, then there is this food related body, hunger index report, then the resources which we have. Okay, that not only agriculture, this minerals, okay, like major minerals, minor minerals, then different, like now the lithium is found in Jammu and Kashmir, then something is found in Madhya Pradesh, and the thorium reserves are there in Kerala. So these resource related questions also has increased in the last few years. Okay, ocean cyclones and all, it's decreased actually, maximum one question comes, but that's also important. Then there is a renewable energy, this batteries, again lithium batteries, and this National Green Tribunal, these kind of things. Okay, like now in Kerala that some burning issue is happening, and that is why their energy related, and NGT is going to put a 500 crore rupee fine or something on Kerala. So this kind of things and all is the latest things. Okay, this you have to know. Then test series, why I have highlighted is because you have to have one quality test series, and this in the priority order, this doesn't mean it has to be at the last. Okay, if you have a good test series, this test series can be at the first also. That's why I put in a different color. Along with previous year paper, you can do the test series parallelly also. Every day take two tests or one test and do the 100 questions. That way also you can do. Okay, that's why I put this different color. It is not like priority means you have to do all these things and only then test series, nothing like that. You can take it the first itself and do also. Because like Vysh Ias test series and all, we believe that students, if you do this alone in order, in sincere way, in which we give you, many questions will be solvable. So you don't have to worry about all these bullet points which I told, because we took care of everything in the test series itself. Okay. Then maps again, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, simply go through one area. Okay, like the Turkey, Syria area where earthquake is there, or Afghanistan area, or Pakistan area, or look the bordering countries of Mediterranean Sea. Every day do 15 minutes, it will automatically get completed, whatever you want. And again, as I told, when previous year paper you do, there itself it would have got completed. Okay, Then ancient history, art and culture, in that usual Buddhism, Jainism, every year 2 questions will come and it will be very, very difficult. Okay, now I suggest that you can skip them also, because eliminations are not working. Okay, that kind of difficult terms they are putting. Last year Jainism, some 4 textbook names they gave which you can't find in any textbook. Okay, not even a single textbook has mentioned it. I don't know from which document they have taken it. Okay, then temples, monuments, travelers are also very famous, very popular topic. Okay, like this people who came from France, people who came from Morocco or from Arabian countries, this is a favorite topic of UPSC now. Okay, so our students, Vysh Ias students, will get a big revision chart with all the list of travelers, so you don't have to worry. Then medieval history, South kingdoms every year, like Kakatiya dynasty or the anything which you find, the Vijayanagara dynasty and all, every year one question are coming now. Okay, then again travelers who came to the south, who visited Devaraya and all, and architecture, especially Chola temples and the paintings, the mural paintings. There are a lot of things which are cultural oriented. So culture oriented, wherever you see, that is where you have to focus. Okay, more than the kings and queens and the battles which they fought, you have to focus on the culture area. Okay, then CSAT again, the last, I told you 6 years you have to do, but 4 years is high priority. Okay, especially the last 2 years is very, very high priority. From that you will see questions comes directly. And again, there is a foundation video where I told how to crack CSAT paper. Watch that. If you don't know, come and WhatsApp me. WhatsApp number is given in every screen here, so don't ask me like how to contact. Okay, everywhere I'm telling the WhatsApp number. Now just summarize the whatever I told you now, meaning now there are 70 days, but now there are suppose the 40 days or 50 days. That time many things you have to just shut it down. Okay, you can't do those things that I'm going to tell here. Okay, so all mains related studies, stop it. Only do prelims topics. Current affairs, as I told, 16 months I told you, but that first 4 months also you can skip. Focus on the last 11 to 12 months. Okay, by skipping the latest May month. Then international relation you can skip, like India, Russia, what is the long-term history? India, USA, what is the long-term history? Their full old policies, that and all you can skip. Instead focus on international bodies, summits, groups which are in news now. Where are they meeting? Whether India is a chair of something, India is hosting something, that things you have to know. Then science, again theory, textbooks, NCERT, everything you skip and it's less priority. Okay, but the current affairs you have to focus. Corona, again, is outdated now, you know, nobody is wearing mask also. So corona, all the outdated things you don't need, but the summary of what now India's status is there, whether any country, whether it's still like many cases, that summary you have to know. Then any new vaccines, if you see now recently, India, the new booster dose is approved and for all ages, so that is why that is in news. And also whether India has collaborated with someone, vaccines are there, and whether any new disease, you know, new flu is like I forgot the name, H3N2 something is there, that new flu is spreading across India. So about that also you can see the newspaper articles and all. The economic survey, as I told, no need to do, but economic current affairs and schemes. Okay, schemes, especially in the latest budget, some schemes would have been announced, that kind of names and all. Okay, that you have to know. That in current affairs it will get covered. Then polity NCERT, don't do. Polity Lakshmikant, the selected chapters which I told, must do. Okay, everything you have to do actually, but now since you want to do a do or die or a maybe magical trick kind of thing in 60-70 days, the selected chapters alone you try and go to the exam hall. Okay, ancient plus medieval plus art and culture is less priority because total 6-7 questions will come. Okay, these are among those questions, as I told, now 35 questions you have to skip. It will be from these mainly. Okay, 6-7 questions will come there. Instead do that 10-12 questions which come from modern history. Okay, that is where your scoring part is. And skip doesn't mean like if you know it you do. Okay, I'm just telling areas which you can skip. The whole textbook you skip and go to exam hall and still give a try. This is what you can do. Then static core economics from that Ramesh Singh or GC Leong and all, don't do. Okay, instead NCERT knowledge and current affair and the agricultural part. Okay, that again when you do previous year paper you will come to know. Then environment core theory again don't do. The current affairs do it, any climate summit or any animal plant related thing. Then old current affairs or old previous year paper don't do. The latest one you do. Then test series, lot of, I know you will be enrolled to at least 5 test series by this time, or maybe you got it for free, however it is. Try to believe in one single test series which is of the highest quality, which MCQs you see and you realize like, okay, this is exactly how UPSC asked. That's standard. If you felt somewhere, then join that and do that. Okay, then the maps, this is what you have to do. Now, as I told, 2016 to 20, complete thing is there. 21 we have done it in separate playlist, like science separately, history separate, like that we have done. Okay, but I will try to put a single playlist also soon. And 22 also I will do. 22 I did not do now because I was waiting for the answer key, because many questions were debatable last year. Okay, that is why 22 I didn't do it. But 21, because we have the answer key also now, I'll cross check whichever was debatable and we will put the video. So complete thing is free. You can actually, as I told, this is the first step you have to do. Okay, if you have to clear this exam. So this, if you do itself, 10 videos will be there, like 1 to 10, 11 to 20, like that I have done for every year. If you do this in the next 7 days, your confidence will boost. Okay, you will there itself realize that you can clear the exam. Okay, then you can go and watch our this thing. Okay, to realize the value of Vysh Ias test series, 40 to 50 questions comes every year from our test series. Okay, maybe not directly, the verbatim may not match, but the facts, whatever they're asking, will be there in our test series or the revision charts or my free lectures. Okay, like last year also it was there, as I told, the tea producing state and the different summits which happened, the different plans which came in question, everything was there in our test series. Okay, then CSAT also we have multiple playlists where we have solved many questions of mathematics also, of the logical reasoning also, and I'm going to do more before the prelims happen. Okay, our team is working on that. Then this one, if you see, last year we did a 50-day revision thing, that also our last year's test series, old questions and all you can find. So many static questions will be there on older current affairs and all. You can go and watch that playlist also. Okay, and then now what we are doing is, from December 5, we started this Plum series, Prelims Level Up MCQ series, and including Saturday, Sunday, we didn't skip it even once. Okay, every single day we have done, and around the 100th or 103rd episode is running today or tomorrow. So this is a playlist which you cannot skip. Okay, because 5 questions every day with concept, with explanation, with answer key we are doing here. This itself will allow you to score many marks. Okay, because these are taken most from our direct test series and from previous year paper, from standard books. So this series, don't skip it. Okay, so previous year questions, video series, the Plums video series, and the selected textbooks which I told, again video series which is free, completely it is free. Okay, that all you can watch and it can boost your marks. Okay, now the last part is telling you about the test series pack if you want to buy. That will be in the next slide. So you may be tired, you may be physically, emotionally drained, everything, but you have to keep going. Okay, your goals which people tell, like I will achieve this by this day, or Monday I will do this, Tuesday I'll do this, Saturday I'll do this, all these things, you meeting the goal is one thing, but we keep telling you have to destroy your goal. That means what? You have to, once you study something, right, you study Lakshmikant or preamble or something, after that on the third day you should not tell like I forgot this, you should not tell this I am not able to recollect. That means you have not destroyed the goal, you have still just met the goal, and you are just like others who are simply going to coaching class and coming back. That time you will remember everything, but after 2-3 days you have forgot everything. Okay, this happens with many people, it happens, I know that, but that level of by hearting or that level of studying or understanding the concept, you have to do that, you have destroyed your goals. Okay, so this, if you can do it, you can try in the next 60-70 days. And to support that, as I told, our test series, usually which we give as a single pack, we have broken down into subject-wise PDF also, because I know many people will feel like my economics alone is weak or my environment alone is weak. So can I get help for that alone? Okay, so for that reason, we have kept this separate pack. This is the complete thing, okay, which our batches have enrolled, where it's all test series PDF. Okay, it's not like your evaluation thing and all. You have to read the answer and understand. We'll give you explanations for everything. Okay. So this one, 100 test is there of all subjects, 250 revision charts and 60 snippet cards. In this, you will get all the subjects, okay, every subject. So that revision chart and snippet card part, if you don't want, then this is the thing, okay. And history, because as I told, we covered every textbook in the form of 16 tests, that is 1600 MCQs with detailed explanations or textbook reference, and this is the package for that. Then subset of that, meaning again, as I told, some people tell, okay, I don't want all this, I need only spectrum, because even I told like spectrum is the most important one. So from spectrum based questions, separately you can get it from us for this one. Okay, then pack 4 is there, which is the 5 NCERT test, which is again a combination. Okay, like the 2 history NCERTs, then 2 geography NCERTs, and this economics class 11th one NCERT is there, from which questions can come directly. That we have put as a separate pack. So whichever is your weak point, right? Either best thing is 23 aspirant, get this. Okay, 24 aspirant, no need to get this, because for you the number of tests will improve also, many explanations will change also, that you can wait for the next batch to announce. Okay, but you people, whichever is your weak point. Okay, if you see here, this is pack 5, which is 18 test. Here you see geography is there, 5 test, 3 maps test is there, 5 environment test is there, 5 science test is there, and as a single pack you can buy, because many people I know, you find these sections weak. Okay, maybe history is strong for you, but this is weak. Polity, I put in a different color, because this direct Lakshmikant type of question, I would not have given explanation. Okay, because we cannot simply copy paste Lakshmikant and give it to you. Okay, Lakshmikant, everyone has to read. So whatever is needed, answer key will be there. Answer key is there and the 2-line explanation will be there. But I won't copy paste the entire preamble again for you in that, because it's a wastage of pages. Okay, so all the additions we have covered, that you can get 12 tests, 1200 MCQ, your Lakshmikant polity will be covered. Then revision chart separately if you want, you can get that. And then 6 tests of economics, that is 5 economics subject test and NCERT test plus 1 economics survey, that you can get it this pack. Then you can get the 4 important bodies, that is the international relations, G20, SCO, BRICS countries, everything, separate questions and notes will be there, with the 5 government scheme thing, meaning 500 questions on all the government schemes of last 3 to 5 years, including flagship schemes like Swachh Bharat, Digital India, all these things, including till the latest schemes which is there in news. Okay, it will be there in this. Then current affair pack, which is the most important, which I recommend also to get to the serious aspirant. If you need older ones, 2020 June to May 21, there is it. Then 21 to 22 or 22 to 23 is the most mandatory one which you have to get. And in case you want all this together, pack 10, 11, 12 together, we have put a pack 13 so that you get all the things. It's not 48, it's 36 actually. Okay, 36 test PDF, 10 plus 11 plus 12, that is 20 June to May 23. This total 36 PDF will be there. Okay, so now if you see here, when you buy this first pack, right, we have put except 10, 11, 13, meaning except this one, and this one. Okay, because in that pack we won't put older one, we'll put only the new ones. Okay, so best thing, as I told, if you can study, but I don't know whether in 70 days you can study all the tests, so selectively buy whatever is needed for you to prepare. Okay, this is the end of the test series subject wise concept. So you study, you try, maybe you can clear this exam in a proper way which you aspire to. Else you don't also, this much effort if you do, next year's preparation will be much more smoother. Okay, so this is the WhatsApp number, you message me and then we'll take it forward. Okay, in case you need any help. So I'll do more videos. Tell me in comment section what kind of video you want, or whether this video helped you or anything is still unanswered. Tell me that in comment section and we'll come up with the next video. So thank you and have a nice day.